Hi, it's the M.L.M for the Soul channel, and I do have a new topic for today. Before I begin, I would just like to say, may the words and expressions of my mouth and the thoughts and meditations of my heart find favor and acceptance before you, Hashem. And some people I thank have inspired me. I hope they can inspire you as well. And I will have links below this video to their sites. They are Rabbi Shalom Arush, Rabbi Lazer Brody, Rabbi Yosef Mizrahi, Rabbi Eli Mansour, Rabbi Elona Nava, Rabbi Yuval Ovadia, Rav Daniel Asore, Nissan Baruch Black, David Sachs, Rabbi Michael Skobach, Jews for Judaism, Rabbi David Asher, and Rabbi Yaron Ruvain. And as well, if you've never checked out this channel before, I will have a link right below this video to my first video, which explains what M.L.M for the Soul means, what it stands for, and what I am doing. So today's topic actually is from one of the people I mentioned that is inspirational to me. I get his emails. It's Rabbi Eli Mansour, and this is from his weekly Parasha Insights. And this is the description was from Parshas Vayetze, so it was a little bit ago, but I like the title, so I'm going to use his title for this video called Fulfilling Our Mission. So after the birth of Leah's second son, so I'm reading from this email, after the birth of Leah's second son, Shimon, Leah declared, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu, Shema Hashem ki senua anochi. I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else, of the Shema. So Hashem heard that I was unloved, and thus blessed her with children. Leah was referring to the fact that Yaakov loved her less than he loved his other wife, her sister Rachel. So significantly, Leah here used the word anochi, I, as opposed to the more common word ani. So Rav Shabtai Sabato, a contemporary, in his book V'tisa Eni Ruach, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, notes that there is a very important difference between these two terms. Ani is used when the speaker simply needs to identify himself to make it clear that he's speaking about himself. With the term Anochi, he speaks not just of himself, but of his unique mission for which he was created. We believe that each and every individual was created for a specific purpose, and no two people share this precise same purpose. Hashem created each person in a specific time and place, and with specific abilities and talents, and gives that person his or her specific circumstances throughout his or her life for a very specific reason. So again, he's emphasizing everything is very specific for each person. We each have our role to fulfill in this world, and this is the role signified with the term Anochi. So Rav Sabato shows how all four of our Imarhot, our matriarchs, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, use the term Anochi in reference to their roles in this world. But perhaps the most practical, relevant instance for us is the verse cited above, which Leah proclaimed, Shema Hashem ki senua anochi. Leah was placed into a difficult and painful set of circumstances. Every young woman dreams of marrying and building a special relationship with her husband. Leah, however, ended up being married to the same man as her sister, and Yaakov loved her sister more than her. Then her great faith and humility, Leah was able to declare senua anochi, that this very difficult situation reflects anochi, her divinely assigned role in life. We can hardly imagine the greatness of spirit needed to accept such circumstances. With this level of faith, to acknowledge that her unique mission in this world necessitated this challenge. Leah heroically withstood this challenge, and she was rewarded with many children, and with the unique privilege of being the only wife of Yaakov buried alongside him in Marat HaMachpelah, which is the cave of the patriarchs in Hebron. So that's a very great thing for her. So we all have challenges in life that we need to overcome in order to fulfill our missions in life. As parents, whoever is a parent, we firmly believe that raising children is one of the vitally important missions, and we realize that this mission entails a great number of difficult challenges. Whichever profession one chooses and identifies as his mission, he occasionally finds himself fatigued and uninspired from the day-to-day grind. When a person chooses to volunteer his time for an important cause, realizing that this is part of his mission, he might find himself regretting the decision when difficult obstacles present themselves. We all face unique challenges, whether it's a medical issue, a child with special needs, difficulties in securing a livelihood, and so on. And we might find ourselves asking, why me? Well, that's not something we really are supposed to ask. Everything has a purpose, right? So at such times, again, like here we see, we must remind ourselves of our matriarch Leah, who understood that life's challenges are an integral part of life's mission, which we are all to fulfill. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Nachum Mendel Schneerson, Zatzal, would send young Lubavitch rabbis to places around the world to spread Judaism, and he impressed upon them that this work fulfilled the purpose for which they were brought into the world. Once a certain emissary in a certain town wrote to the Rebbe and explained that he experienced certain medical conditions that made it very difficult for him to continue his work, he asked the Rebbe if he could be relieved of this responsibility. The Rebbe wrote a brilliant response. Why are you asking to be relieved of your duty? You should instead ask Hashem to relieve you of your medical conditions. Brilliant, right? We should never ask to be relieved of our mission in this world. We should accept and embrace this mission and feel privileged and special to be assigned by Hashem himself, a unique job that he gave to nobody else. Even when the job becomes challenging and difficult, we must remember that there is no greater privilege and no better way to live than fulfilling our mission given to us by Hashem. So isn't that beautiful? So yeah, we really need to focus on that and know that, we don't want to end our mission, we want to fulfill it. So whatever we need to do to overcome whatever is stopping us, we have to work on that. And I hope and pray that we all can fulfill our mission and we merit to live and see the coming of Mashiach speedily in our days and rebuilding of our final and everlasting Beis HaMikdash. Amen. And thanks for watching.